There's something so amazing about visiting a bookstore. Bookstores and libraries are one of the few places where, with each step you take, you are face to face with variety of stories from different culture, different ages, different realities. You get to hear stories from and about a boy who lived, to a circus which suddenly appears at night, to a 74-year-old Japanese writer who is skilled at ripping off your heart from your chest and delicately handing it over to you, to solving multiple murders, to witnessing someone build an empire due to his love for running. Yes, yes, I'm that friend. I'm that friend who, when in doubt, runs to the bookstore. When in pain, when in happiness, in loneliness, in companionship. During dark days and during the most wonderful days. In health and in sickness, runs to the bookstore. I'm that friend who caresses the spine of the books as a sign of respect to them. And I'm that friend who sometimes judges the book by its cover. I'm that friend who, when you go to a movie with, whispers annoyingly in your ears, the book was better. And I'm that friend who recites her favorite quotes from the books as if it runs in her veins, as if she lives it. For all the non readers out there, yes, I'm that annoying friend. I know that these books don't always have a picture, but just words and words with every flip of the page. But how do I explain about all the images that run through my head? All the animation in my head when I'm reading through those words with every flip of the page? How I can imagine the character, their hair color, their facial expression, their smirk, the way they stand, the way they walk, the way they sit, the way they live. How do I explain that I am one of those friends who you will see ugly crying on the floor at 2 a.m. over the death of a character, whom I have known just for 400 pages? How do I explain that I'm one of those who gets annoyed at a non existent person for making the most stupidest decision of their life for the 20th time in just 30 pages? I'm that friend who laughs when the main character laughs, blushes when the main character falls in love, feels hope, pain, curiosity, anger, loneliness, and excitement alongside the characters in the book. How do I explain the emotions over someone who doesn't even exist? The usual answer people expect when they ask, "Why do you like to read?" is that it makes me smarter. It gives me knowledge of the world, builds my vocabulary, which is all true, 100% true. But how do I explain to them that I read because it makes me feel completely alive? While a small part of why I read is to get the knowledge of the world. But the majority of the reason as to why I read is to get the knowledge of myself, my faith, my emotions, my truth, and my belief. How do I explain that I read to build community? Have you seen the fandoms on the internet? How beautifully strangers connect with each other, understand each other, and provide shoulders to cry on, just because they have read the same book, entered the same non existent world, lived through the non existent world. Well, I don't think I can ever logically explain these things. But yes, I do believe that books are magic. They have the ability to break someone's heart and also to heal them. I believe reading makes the world just a bit more tolerable to live in. Well, as John Green once said, should I have unshakable beliefs? Well, maybe. But for now, I'm letting books and arts and life shake them.